What's going on, guys? If you guys wonder what this is me coming back. It's been a while. I decided, yeah, I should go back and make, I love fantasy sports. Why not go back and make fantasy football videos? All I'm gonna be making is fantasy football and fantasy basketball. Yes, in November I'm gonna be going on vacation, so I won't be around for at least a month during that month. But while I'm in stateside, I will make fantasy football and fantasy basketball videos for both DraftKings and FanDuel. This one is specifically for DraftKings. All right, I will do the FanDuel separately. Since the day DraftKings dropped their fantasy basketball salaries for football, I wanted to make a video, but I decided not to because I was still like, should I make video this year or not? At the end, just today, I'm like, something, let's do that. Anyway, I know a lot of people always asking me, do I ever want anything big or anything like that? Yes, I do. Also, I do make a video about one of my big wins, but this is a list of some of my wins. As you guys can see, I've been playing fantasy basketball for a very long time. I mean, like this one, I say 2013. So you even have 2013 here. So, but of course, my biggest one was the one that was in 2021 when I finished first out of 158,000 people. So those are some of my scores, as you guys can see. You guys, I don't know, some of you guys might not even know Draft Street. DraftKings bought out Draft Street, but to me, Draft Street was the best thing ever out there. I wish something come out just like Draft Street was. Anyway, let's start with the fantasy football for week one. All right, so week one. So we know that DraftKings has a $5 $1 million, guys. I mean, like, you have to take a chance on that. At least drop, I would say, 2 teams in there. If you can only drop one, drop one. But you never know. Take a chance if you play fantasy sports. I'm not sure about Thursday. Thursday is also a one game. It's a one game slate, and you have a chance to win 1 million. I'm not a big fan of one game slate, but Sunday I will play Thursday, of course. But Sunday is where I'm gonna take my chance. So what I'm gonna do is basically talk about some players. Some of the players I like, some of the players I'm disappointed they're not gonna be available for week one. But hey, that's why we have week one, man, because some people get hurt, some people get cut. We got some surprise cut like Cam because I only made a team with him. But hey, it is what it is. So let's start with the quarterback positions. So when I'm looking at this slate, I'm like, do we really need an expensive quarterback? Me personally, I don't think so, but definitely can win with a expensive quarterback. Why? Because there are so many cheap guys. As far as on your running back, there are some cheap guys that's gonna start. On receivers, there are some cheap guys that can go off. So usually, I would say if it was like week 8, week 7, I would say I'd rather go with a cheap guy than the expensive guy. But when you have Mahomes against Cleveland, you have Murray against Tennessee, and Allen against Pittsburgh. Even though Pittsburgh defense, Buffalo defense could be good, there's a chance those guys could end up being in the winning lineup. But me personally, I would have more cheap quarterback at the position than expensive quarterback. And when I'm talking cheap quarterback, oh man, Cam is no longer there. That's really hurt. I think Ryan could be a good one at 6K, Mayfield at 5.9K. Now that Cam is not there, Taylor against Jacksonville, 5.3K, could end up being a good pick here. And Jones have a lot of good receivers against Denver. When we think of Denver, don't think of the defense they used to have. Their defense is no longer what it used to be. And then you have Jameis Winston. He won the winning starting lineup, and I think this guy can go off. You know, James Winston, he looks pretty good. I mean, like, if he can turn it down on the interceptions, he could be really, really, really a great pick. Regardless, he could be a great pick. He could throw 3 interceptions and, of course, 4 touchdowns. And Jared Goff is cheap, but against this Niners, wait a second. Yeah, against the Niners, I don't know if I want to go there. So that will be a no for me. Sam Darnold has a cheap price and only 5K against against his old team. That's crazy, you know. But so, yep, against his old team. So we'll see what he has. And any cheap guys that will be starting. So let's check it out. Yeah, we do have Minshew is no longer on his team. Trey Lance, I don't believe he will be the starter. Mike Jones is only 4.4K. So at 4.4K, I can see Mike Jones here. Now is the starter, will be a popular pick. But at the same time, you know, he's not one of those cheap guys I'm really looking to play. Miami defense won't be as bad as some might think. Let's see. Yeah, that basically as far as the cheap guys, that's the guys I'm looking to play. Let's see. Josh Rosen, man, that guy sucks. He's not a starter anyway, but oh, he made the team. Okay, but anyway, so when I'm looking at those cheap guys, the guy will like Watson. I don't think he's gonna end up playing. So Tiny here, that's 6.5K is on the bad price. Cousins against Cincinnati too, and one of the popular play to me is gonna be Joe Burrow at 5.7K, Mayfield at 5.9K, Matt Ryan 6K, Garoppolo. Hey, if he get a start, you never know. Here and there, could have a good game, but it's Fitzpatrick against LA Chargers, and you have Winston's at 5.2K. Those are the guys most likely. But me personally, I'm looking at Winston as the guy I'm really looking to play. And Joe Burrow would be like the second guy. And maybe Mayfield because he's going to have to keep up with Kansas. I know Cleveland's trying, it's more like a running team with those two-headed running back. But they're going to have to keep up. And this is the game where I can see it's a shootout where if Cleveland can get to 35 points, you know, hopefully 3 of them coming from Mayfield. So definitely Mayfield would be one of the guy here. But I have to go. I love Winston, man. So if I had to pick a guy here, even against Green Bay, Winston would be the guy I would want to go to because no matter the defense, no matter how many interceptions he's going to throw, and he might be better now than he used to be as far as interceptions. So Winston would be the guy I'm going to go to. So with a cheap running quarterback like that, that definitely set me up to go expensive in at least one of the positions when it's come for wide receivers, tight end, or running back. And the running back position, when you're looking at the top 2, man, McCarthy at 9.5 and Dalvin Cook at 9.1 against Cincinnati and against New York Jets. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better matchup for those 2 guys, all right? So now it's up to you if you're going to go with one of those guys, but you also have Alvin Kamara in New Orleans. So if you want to, Alvin Kamara is one of those running back you can actually pair with your quarterback, with his quarterback, because he catches the ball a lot. And New Orleans right now, as far as the receivers, I think their receiver is going to be fine. But a lot of people probably see it as a weak crew because of Michael Thomas not going to be there. But me personally, I think they still have a good receiving core with those young guys there. So Alvin Kamara is another guy, but me, I would rather go with one of the top 2 guys. And right now, the price is, excuse me, my bad. The price is so close between McCarthy and Dalvin Cook, so I can see more people go to CMC there. But me personally, I'm gonna go with Cook here as my running back. All right. Yes, it's only 400. If you want, you can go with McCarthy, but I'm gonna go with Cook here. And when I'm looking at receiver, I'm gonna try to go to let's go to Winston's here. I will talk about some other receiver and some other running back. So let's talk about the other running back first. Other running back I like again. All right. I'm not sure with Barkley, man. The price is good, the matchup is great, but it's a no for Nick Chubb. If they were playing against another team, yes, but the fact that they might need to throw the ball more, so I'm gonna stay away from him on this game. Sanders against Atlanta, it's a great matchup. James Robinson, now that Etienne, it's Etienne, guys. Etienne is out. Definitely, Robinson should go back to be one of the most popular play for what he was doing last year. All right, so Robinson carried the ball 3 times, 10 yards. Kenny back was only on the field for the Jaguars first two. Yeah, definitely Robinson looking as a better pick than you know what's crazy? I picked both him and Etienne on the best ball. So Joe Mixon, 6.2K, great price, great matchup. So definitely like Mixon here. Gaskin, man, they play more than I was expecting to in the preseason, but definitely looks like he's gonna get the ball a lot. Gibson could be seeing more action, but I'm gonna stay away from Gibson on the first game here. Uh, Other guys I like is Mike Davis at 5.4K. I think Gordon gonna have a surprise here. Nobody really talking about him, but I don't mind taking a chance here on Gordon if he is gonna be, let's see, the starting running back. Gordon got plenty of work on the team first two possessions, picking up solid. Okay, so if he is the starter, he's to me he's gonna be one of those guys I think that can end up being in the winning lineup, and nobody's talking about him. So that's one of the reasons I like him. Coleman look like he's not gonna be the starter. Coleman and Ty Johnson as the top options in the Jets backfield to open the season. I have Coleman in a lot of my best ball because nobody was picking him up, but I thought Carter was gonna be the starter. I guess that's not gonna be the case. So uh, we'll see if they actually put Coleman as a top guy. If they do, then I do like Coleman because Coleman, if he can stay healthy, he's definitely a great play at 4.9K. For Buffalo, I've got to see what's going on with Zach Moss and Singletary. Uh, I'm kind of staying away from those guys. That's my team, by the way, Buffalo Bills. I'm kind of stay away from those guys. That's basically it, man. Those are the guys most interesting, and I'm trying to keep uh, my. I'm not trying to as far as the guy. I'm trying to go with like 30 players total, between 30 to 35 players, because I'm actually playing a lot of teams in the first uh, week. The first week I usually play more than the other weeks because you know the first week there's a lot of uncertainty. You're not sure exactly how the guy's gonna do. You don't have anything to go by. So definitely the first week I'm gonna play a little bit more, take a lot of chances, do a lot of different equations and stuff like that. Hopefully one of them come out on top. If not one of mine, hopefully one of yours. Uncertainty. All right. So yep, that's basically it as far as wide receiver. I'm gonna go to Winston here and trying to find one of his. Let's see what's Winston's. I'm not looking at Jacksonville, Pittsburgh. Oh, New Orleans. For some reason, I'm looking at Tampa. All right, so in New Orleans. All right, so when I'm looking at the wide receiver, Thomas is out. Smith, I like Smith. Is Smith gonna be ready by then? He's in practice Monday. But I'm gonna go Callaway, man. If Smith is not ready, man, Callaway as a cheap play to me is definitely a guy I'm gonna have a lot. All right. I was looking at him before the preseason, and he had a great preseason. Okay, definitely was the best player on the field for New Orleans in the preseason. So Callaway, I think this year with Michael Thomas is going to be out for a few weeks. And Smith right now is looking questionable. Might be ready by then because he got some time. But definitely, I see Kevin White. I got cut, got picked up, I guess. Oh, he was released. Man. Oh, alright, so who else? Let's see. And Harris is another guy that I don't mind taking a chance on if Smith is not gonna be ready. But for right now, Callaway would be my main guy, and it's a guy I'm looking to play. But as far as other receivers I like, so Tyreek Hill, uh, Adams. Adam's gonna do his thing. You know, one quarterback I didn't really talk about is let's see how much he's Rodgers, 6.8K against New Orleans. That could be that could be a 30 plus to 40 some scoring. All right, so and a lot of if a lot of his a lot of his passing yards gonna go to, of course, we know Adams. Adams is this guy is just great. Right now, he's possibly the best receiver in the game. So definitely like Adams at 8.3K here. Tyreek Hill 8.2K. I do like a lot of those guys, but I'm looking to play a lot of those cheaper guys. And then, but before I do, man, one guy like I haven't really heard nobody talking about him is Allen against Washington. Yes, the matchup it's not an ideal matchup, but I still like I'm still gonna take a chance at 6.9K. I try to draft him in every baseball team. That's how much I like the guy. I mean, the quarterback love him. He gonna throw the ball to him no matter what. So give me some Allen here. The only thing that can stop Allen is only it's when he is injured. That's the only thing. Okay, and he's playing against Washington, and I like the receiver on the other side here in McLaurin, man. This guy came to last year. He possibly was the best uh, rookie receiver. So I think this year, man, the sky is the limit for this guy. So I do like him here. And Johnson, man, Deontay Johnson was a beast last year. So give me some Johnson here against my team, Buffalo. And you have his partner. Uh, I don't know, man. I think if Ben is better than he was last year, then he possibly could be their best receiver right here. But right now, I'm looking at Johnson as the guy right now. Okay, so for Cleveland, I like everybody that's gonna be. I mean, as far as Landry and I cannot even remember his name, but we'll talk about him later. When it's time for receivers, man, when you think of Pittsburgh, they have three able wide receiver, all right. But you have Claypool too. Other receiver I do like is Ayuk against Detroit. Um, Debo Samuel against Detroit. So that's another two good pair receiver there. Um, for Miami, you have Parker. So hopefully, his quarterback can get him the ball. So Parker at 5.5K, definitely a good price here. But they are playing New England, and New England defense could be amazing. All right, so Cooks 5.3K. Hopefully the quarterback can get him the ball, but the price is crazy at 5.3K. Number one receiver over there, so give me some Cook here. And I think Tyler Boyd, people are sleeping on him. I think he's gonna be the number one receiver, not the guy they are thinking. I mean, if you think about it, last year he was having a great first half. The second half was different, but of course his quarterback was hurt, so that definitely make a difference. All right, Shenault for Jax should have a good year, but for the first week I'm staying away from him. Chase, people think Chase gonna end up being the best receiver, but I wouldn't sleep on Talibot. And we also have T. Higgin. So that's another team with three good receivers here. Hilton is out. Let me see what they said here. Hilton had surgery Wednesday to address. Oof. Man, and I got him. I think I drafted him in baseball. Maybe. Plays on injuries they're missing. Okay, so he'll be out for 3 games. So definitely now we have to look at who's gonna be the receivers. So I still have some more research to do, but for right now, uh, um, we're filtering out. So you have to look at. Let's go to Indianapolis real quick. And the team they are playing against, they're gonna have to do some scoring. So Pittman Jr. at 4.1K and Patrick Campbell, those two guys, man, those are some too cheap price. So that is actually when you get the quarterback here is the problem. All right, so if Wentz is back in time, then Wentz could be one of those guys you could take a chance on. If Wentz not gonna be around in time, then it would be Eason here. So I can see because let's see, Wentz against Seattle. Seattle gonna give up some yards, but possibly gonna give some touchdown. There against Seattle could be a team you go for defense here. All right, so let's go with some other receivers here. 7K against Cincinnati. He gonna have to do a lot, so I do like him at 7K. Diggs could end up being the. I mean, I know I talk about Adams here, but Diggs could end up being the top receiver as far as fantasy points for the year this year. All right, if Allen keep improving. Let's go down to the cheap, some other cheap receivers here. Crowder at 4.6K. Fuller is out, man. I have Fuller, but he's not gonna be around for a while. Smith, Philadelphia at 4.5K. A lot of people expecting big things for him here. So Kirk should be better this year. More ball should be coming his way at 4.5K. Kiki Cudi, all those guys I don't mind. Even Aguilar for New England. Possibly that's the as much as I like him, but for Aguilar, that's probably a better move to have not to have Cam as his quarterback. So 4.5K. Beasley, I'm not really looking to play him. He's on my team. I hope he does great, but I'm trying to win $1 million or at least win some money, you know, more than I spent. So I'm not looking to play him on that first week. Again, Pittman Jr. 4.1K. I'm not sure if this guy gonna be started. I mean, like he had a great week last week, but I don't think. Let's see. Oh, he got waived. Wow, that's very surprising. He got waived. Lazard looks like he might not gonna be started. I thought it was gonna be, but it looks like he won't be. So Lazard definitely is on the outside looking in, so I'm not really looking to play him. That's basically it as far as those guys. Some other cheap guy I do like here is Slayton and AJ Green. All right, let's see. Slayton and AJ Green, but of course AJ Green I have to, you know, I will definitely take him on the first week. Let's see, Green couldn't hold him. He's on the target. I will definitely take a chance on him, but I have to watch, you know, see what's going on with him. And 3.7K right here. He looks like he's gonna be the starting, the other starting receiver here. So if that's gonna be the case, then I definitely like him here. He got some speed on him. Marvin Jones to me is just too cheap. Could end up being the top receiver for Jacksonville. So give me some Marvin Jones. You know, here. As of right now, I think I make 8 teams so far. I probably have him 7 on those 8 teams. All right, so I do like Marvin Jones here. Perryman now playing for Detroit, so it could be a good pick. Then by they losing the top 2, they lost the top 2 receivers, Marvin Jones and Galladay. So definitely need somebody. This guy could end up being the second best receiver for Buffalo Bills at 3.4K. And I already talk about Harris. I like him a little bit. Yeah, that's some of the guys I like. If I'm only gonna give you 2 receivers, I'm gonna go Winston with Callaway here. I know, so that's means you have a lot of money left. You can do basically whatever you want. Let's look at the tight end. You know, I might make a full team, but for right now I'm gonna do it that way. And I'm looking at tight end here. Let's see, you have Kelsey at 3K. I don't mind, to be honest, I don't mind playing Kelsey because there are so many cheap receivers you can go with. But most likely I'm gonna try to be, you know, like let's try to do full team. So for my second running back, I could either go with James Robinson, Mixon, even Carson against Andy. But I'm gonna go with Mike Davis here at 5.4K. Wide receiver. I'm not trying to make a popular team here. You know, I know a lot of people are gonna go with the sexy picks, the most popular play. But me here, I'm gonna go with Allen. I love Allen. So against Washington, yes, most likely gonna look at. You know, let me give you guys my 5 players first. Then I will make that team. So because you guys might see a little bit different. Tight end. Well, I have to give you guys 2 receivers. Tight end. Kido 613K. I'm staying away for the first week. I love Gooded. I'm hoping he's gonna be a starter. If that's the case, I like him. A lot of people looking to play Thomas first week. I'm not really looking to play him. I think I'd rather go Kisiki here. Oh, Kisiki. Okay, I'd rather go with him here. Pitts at 4.4K. I would rather go with him. Engram, where's Engram? Fent at 4.2K. Man, I was looking forward to play this guy right here, but it looks like it's gonna be out. Engram, 4.1K. I love Engram. I think he's gonna have a great year this year. I'm looking forward to playing a lot. Tonian, a lot of people are gonna be high on him, but I would rather go with Engram or Noah Fent, Pete, Kizeki, Goddard, one of those guys. Zach Ertz, I'm not sure what's going on. If he is he still on that team? It looks like they're gonna keep. Let's see. That happened this offseason, and he's happy to be with the Eagles. So it looks like he's gonna stay there. I did get him. Herndon. Oh shoot. Oh, he's Australian. I think he's gonna be a beast there. I mean, like, I think this guy, they just misuse him over there, especially last year. He wasn't getting the ball at all. Watch out for this guy this year. You guys remember I said first. With Minnesota losing the tight end most likely for the year, he's gonna come there and be a beast this year. Alright? I like him so much. I'm gonna go at if he hadn't just started, he's gonna be the guy I'm gonna be playing a lot. I think that's the best thing that could have happened to him. For the sake of this team, I'm not gonna play him but I'm looking forward to play him a lot. I'm so glad he get to go over there to so definitely looking forward to play him. So as far as the guy I want to go with in that team, man, Kelsey look like the guy I should go to. I have the money. Atlanta. You have a team like Atlanta that losing basically the top receiver, and so Pitt's gonna probably see a lot of ball coming his way at 4.4K. Possibly a popular play here for 27 yards. He can actually use a receiver with the body of a tight end because this guy gonna be really good this year. So for right now, I'm gonna go Pitt. I want to go with yeah, I'm gonna stay with him here. That's 4 players. Let me go with another receiver here. I know I love Allen. That's my love for Allen, but for the sake of this team, I don't think I'm gonna go with Allen. You guys know how much I love, and also Boyd is another guy I'm looking to play. Oh, Odell Beckham. That's another player I wanted to talk about. I didn't talk about. I think he is really cheap. If he's good to go against Kansas, I think he can go back to be one of the best receivers in the game. Hopefully he's good to go. So Odell Beckham should do his thing. As far as the other receiver I wanna go with here, let's go with man. I have the money because I'm not gonna really give you guys any defense, so I'm gonna go with another receiver. I gotta go with Allen, man. I'm gonna go with Allen. I like this guy. I'm gonna go with Allen here. So I think those, Pitts could be a pick that's very popular. Cook also, Winston, and maybe Callaway might not be popular and Allen might not be popular. So I'm gonna do it that way so I can be different from a lot of other teams out there. So Winston, Dalvin Cook, Callaway, Allen, and Pitt. All right. I'm not gonna finish that team. I said I was gonna finish it, but when I'm looking for defense here, I honestly don't mind playing Bengals. I honestly don't mind playing Falcons. I don't mind playing any of those cheap Texans. Uh, I don't mind playing them uh, because you could end up winning in front of those guys. Because when you're looking at the expensive guys for the Niners, yeah, against Detroit, I can definitely for the Niners and Patriots with a lot of points. But I don't mind playing any of those cheap defense down there. As of right now, most of my teams have, I think, a 2.1, I think, Cardinal or Texans as my team because of the fact the Texans are playing a rookie. Yeah, he could be great, but he's still a rookie, so I'm still could take a chance here with Texas and Bengals against Minnesota. You know, you never know. Could get a return touchdown, INT touchdown. That could happen. All right. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave it like that. I had Winston, Dalvin Cook, Callaway, Allen, and Bates as my tight end. That's basically it, guys. Good luck. I appreciate you guys. I am back and I'm out.